secret to your success for your long-term relationship with your wife?
It like Steve said, maturity. I dated for a year. I was engaged for a year, and we got married at 30. I've already gotten through all my nonsense.
You have not gotten through your nonsense. She's just
I got my nonsense with anybody else.
Yeah.
I've lived through all the weirdness that, I wanted to experience, and now I'm at a place where I can just comfortably sit back on the porch and think back on the memories of the weirdness if I need to. But, I've got all that with me. All the stories.
Oh.
I think sometimes, though, you can have two mature people that get together, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Yeah. Well, because you're on different pages, you want different things, so you really have to vet it. It's like, it's like when the Republicans were trying to vet for a good vice president, and they didn't pick well with Palin. It's the same thing. It's not. It wasn't a good marriage.
I vetted, and I think Lauren vetted too. Mm-hmm. Okay, we spent a lot of time before we decided to do this.
Listen,
we did.
The truth of the matter is, Lauren knew what she was doing.
Okay.
I think through maturity, you're more patient with each other, and you take time, and you empathize more. I think empathy is a big component in a relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Considering the other person's feelings and their plight and all that.
Yeah.
I can talk a good game, but I know it all in theory.
Yeah.
For the sake of good radio, let's talk about how can we get you back in the relationship game.
Oh my God.
You know what?
Yeah.
It isn't going to happen.
Oh wow! Look at him.
It's not. It's you know what? Here's the thing for Angelina. She needs a questionnaire, and she needs, and it's going to be about 3 pages long, and the guy needs to fill out every single thing there honestly. All right, and then she'll
polygraph.
Angelina is very much like me. Okay, and in going into a relationship, I had to compromise and sacrifice some of my things.
Yes.
Because I don't like change. I don't like any kind
but
of
I like
change.
change.
No, you don't. Any kind of change.
Steve's right. Because I think Angelina's been the head of AVNewsCast for so long that she could probably, she likes to just control everything, like the back end and all the employees, and you can't do that in a relationship.
Yeah,
everybody's got true. It's push and pull, and she's been doing it her own way for so long, and that pattern is deeply. It's not impossible though. I think it can happen, but I got to tell you, I might be the owner of a company, but when I get home, sometimes I'm the owner of the company. Sometimes I'm have just as much power as my dog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. I get bossed around. It's not being bossed around, but certain people, you can't. But you really think that Angelina's not malleable?
I am.
No.
He's just a hater.
She's not. And
I could be stroked.
Things have to go a very certain way for her, and it's got to be done a certain way. And this is no.
Don't believe the hype.
You know what?
Any applicants, just text us.
I gotta give. First of all, I disagree, and I'll tell you why. It's Angelina's moment for 1 second. Let me just say this, and I want to wrap it up. The thing is that Angelina, she lives in a her world is where she's serving people in a good way.
Right.
So when you serve people, you can't be so strong-headed to where you say it has to be my way, because you don't have a choice. There's children, there's business. You got somebody like me to deal with, So if she could deal with somebody like that and deal with the kids and all the other stuff she's doing, then I'd say that there's definitely a pathway there for her to be malleable and be a collaborator, and there definitely could be relationship material.
Right.
You just need to learn to pick your battles. You need to know that everything isn't the end of the world, and not everything's worth fighting about. You can roll over and just say, all right, this isn't a big deal. I'll let you have that. And you can't always have to be the right one. You can't always have to be in control.
You know what? That's a big relationship thing. And you know what, Jeffrey, you're right. Because in relationships, sometimes you're like, oh, God, I don't care about who's right or wrong right now. I just have to give up because I can't. Who cares about winning? Let's just work it out.
Not worth it. Yep.
Right.
Yeah. But she's agreeing with it.
No, you know what? I'm telling you, Michael. I'm telling you. Trust me that even
That's a terrible thing to say.
Here's the thing, okay? For Angelina to get involved in a relationship with a guy, it's a catch-22 because everything's got to be done her way. So the guy then has to be a wimp. But on the other hand... Wait, let me finish. But on the other hand, if he's a wimp, she wants nothing to do with him.
No.
Okay?
Can't do it.
I'm still waiting for E&O statement. I'm still waiting to hear you say that.
Well, that's another thing. He's got to have...
I was waiting!
He's going to have at least
the P&L
3 years P&L statements, okay? Yeah. She's going to have to go through all of his finances first. Well, all right?
I mean, I think that you have to vet your mate correctly. You can't walk into a disaster.
And all this just for the first date.
No.
Okay.
Second.
Just kidding. Yeah.
No, you just got to do it right.
Here's the thing with Angelina.
Yeah.
I think this is what you guys need to do. There's a lot of good people listening. A lot of people have a lot of friends out there. We got a viable woman there. We need to set her up with a nice guy and monitor and see how it goes. This is good radio. We got to get her a match.
Yeah, she's got. What do you mean? She's Plenty of Fish, Match.com, eHarmony. I mean, she can't. There isn't anybody out there for her. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Did I ever tell you my eHarmony story?
No, there isn't.
It's very nice of you.
Did I tell you?
You know, look. If I had not fallen into my relationship, I would be single just like you.
No, you said you didn't want to be in a relationship.
Right, remember?
You know, we had the relationship guy on, and you were like, "Oh no, I'm like the plague. I'm running." Remember? And then you tripped over yourself, and you got caught.
Yeah, when I had dinner with you and your sister, Michael, and she said, "Are you in a relationship?" I said, "No, I don't want to be." Okay, not knowing that his sister was a very well-respected psychologist, and she was shrinking me. Yeah. During the whole dinner.
Can I tell you what else? Can I tell you what else my sister said?
Yeah, what?
She said, Angelina's wonderful. Never let her go.
Well, that's a smart woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know what? My sister is a child psychologist.
Mm-hmm.
So and she's a good one. So I think that her valuation of Angelina and the short amount of time that they guys visit each other has some validity to it. So I guess what I'm saying is that I think that Angelina, if you are willing and to be a collaborator, I think that we should set her up and we should start to find her a match.
I think you guys should do it.
Okay, fine. We'll do it.
I think you should do it.
I want to have dinner with your sister and just kind of let my guard down and see what she has to say.
She's going to...
Your sister will put up her cap.
She can legally 5150 you.
That's the truth.
She would definitely have to charge you, Jeffrey.
Oh. She sure would, man. Good night.
Yeah.
She could make a whole career on me.
Yeah.
That's funny. Find me a match. I think that you guys should do it.
Okay.
After she saw Jeffrey's thumbs, she'd have to prescribe a medication.
Yep.
More than one of them already?
More medication.
Okay. All right. We'll work on finding you a match.
Yes.
Okay.
So there we go. I think what we should do is next week, this whole week, the listeners, if you really got a good contingency, a good pool there, we need to have some people call in next week that are good candidates, and we should do on Stein's House, we should talk to the candidate of who is going to go out with Angelina on a date and see if they're worthy and see if it's a good match.
All right, we can promote that on Facebook.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll work on that.
We'll work on that. Fun?
Angie looks a little iffy.
Yeah.
I'm willing.
She's willing.
Isn't that sweet?
Yes.
She's
I'm going to find her somebody.
Cameras too.
Okay, but here's the thing. But Michael, here's the thing. She has to agree to go out with whoever we set her up with.
That's fine. Okay. Oh, I totally will. I'm a people
can I
person,
run with a
so
camera?
it doesn't matter.
Can I come with a camera?
You can come with a camera.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait till you see the winner I got for you.
Oh.
And it's going to be great. Okay? And then we'll post the video.
Yeah.
All right?
Oh, I love that.
So there it is.
There it is.
We have the 16th of May is Angelina Match Day.
All right.
That's what we'll do. And next Friday, Michael, or the next time you call in, You should have your wife on the line, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll reach out to her.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get her on. She'll probably... She doesn't like that. But I'll get her on the... Who knows? She's unpredictable. I'll get her on the phone. Well, it is Angelina Match Day. Any good, you look up our Facebook page, and any viable bachelor out there that is... And no jokes. It's got to be a good match, guys, okay? Don't be, this is a nice woman here.
Yes.
So, if you think you got what it takes to have a great woman... The 16th, you got to call up the show, and we, Jeffrey, myself, and Steve will interview you guys to see if you're worthy of taking out our queen.
There you go.
That's it. We're going to vet you live on the air.
All right.
And maybe I'll have my voice back by then.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Michael, for calling in for this one. That's pretty good.
If there's a way, and also what would be good, if there's a way to get a picture of these candidates on the Facebook page and then show it on the video feed next week as well, so we can see, and the audience can see who we're talking to.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yep.
We can even have them Skype into the show.
Cool.
We could do that. All right, that's the plan.
Hey, guys, love is in the air.
Something's in there.
All right, Michael.
I'll talk to you guys next week.
All right, thanks, Michael. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
What is that, the dating game?
Yes.
Right. But it's an overlap.
How many things we got going on there?
2.
This one. This is it. This one's on. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, there is an overlap.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if people could have heard Michael or not. I have no idea.
They did.
Okay.
They didn't?
You know what, though? And I don't mean anything bad by this, but and we've talked about this before. I even got involved in a relationship that were very similar. Okay, and I wasn't willing to change too much. Okay, I have. Okay, but I never thought I was going to.
Right.
And you're the same way.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Did I ever tell you my
This is where your couch is, and the couch is not going to get moved. This is where the coffee pot goes.
Oh, no,
and
the
it's not gonna
couch
move.
can be moved, the house can be moved, the kids.
I'm telling you, no.
We will work it out.
Did I ever tell you my eHarmony story?
You said
What?
you only want the guy on call 3 or 4 days a month.
That's perfect.
See? What kind of relationship is that?
It's a good one.
No.
Okay, that's not a relationship.
Go ahead, Jeff. What were we going to say?
That's a 1-800 booty call.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
That note, there was a commercial a while back on eHarmony, and they had this guy and this woman talking about how wonderful the relationship was, and they met on eHarmony, and everything was nice and great. And he's just like the most super guy she ever saw. Well, Cindy said, "Oh, I know that guy from work.
Uh-oh.
He's got 5 gals knocked up."
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, eHarmony.
So much for.
I mean, all of them. You just never know. You got to do your job. You got to do your due diligence.
Yeah, you do.
On those sites, you do. I mean, some people find their match, but you can find your nightmare there too.
Yeah, I don't believe in those things. To tell you the truth, I really don't. Donald Sterling's wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Donald Sterling's wife.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, first of all, there's a whole new tape with Donald Sterling.
Yeah.
Okay. But
have they ever figured out who the guy is he's talking to?
No. And I wonder whether Donald knew that was even being recorded.
Probably not.
I doubt it.
But yesterday his wife
I didn't hear the
said,
newest tape though.
You didn't? Well, his wife yesterday said that what's her name? Shelley?
Yes.
Yeah. That she would like to sell half the team.
Yeah.
But she wants to own her 50%.
Right.
Forever.
No.
Okay? And she is not willing to give up her 50%. She'll give up his, but not hers.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of the NBA teams yesterday said that next year, if this isn't resolved next year, during the season, when they have to come to LA and play the Clippers, they're not coming.
Oh.
They're going to boycott the game.
Oh, so they're going to have to do something.
They're not going to come.
They're going to...
3 teams have already said, we're not coming.
So and right. You know they're hitting the other teams hard.
Yeah.
Come on, we gotta be together on this.
Right. And the coach for the Clippers said, she can't keep 50% of her team. Mm-hmm. Because we'll never know really what's going on, mm-hmm. and we got to get rid of it. Mm-hmm. Or next season, we're just not going to have a season. Mm-hmm. We got to just.
And it's not like they're divorced. They're separated. I mean, she knows that he's doing whatever he does. And then I heard that there was some allegations on some issues with her not being appropriate. Speaking of other nationalities and such.
Yeah, a few years back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they should just get rid of the team. They've owned it for 33 years.
Yeah, just
get rid of it, make a bunch of money, and be all
done with it.
A bunch more.
Yeah.
And be all done with it.
And just be done. But you know how people are. You don't want you don't want someone to tell you what you have to do.
Right.
So I get that, but just bow out.
I did do a little checking yesterday because we talked about the fact that his mistress V is now a foster parent to 2 children.
Yeah.
And I did do a little checking, and she did go through an outside company. Mm-hmm. Okay. She didn't go through DCFS.
But, in all honesty, they're not doing character checks. They're doing felonies, and you know what I mean? Like, they're not asking her how many,
Don't they go talk to friends or family?
Yeah, well, she's not putting him down. We're out of time, though, but she's not putting him down.
I know. For all you know, he made a donation to this agency.
You don't have to. She didn't, she doesn't have anything in her background that makes her not eligible.
She's just a nutcase. Right.
Yeah.
That's all. We are out of time. Right?
Yes, we're out of time.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes, actually. 2 minutes over.
Yes.
All right. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Thanks for making us the #1 news talk radio program in the Antelope Valley. Have a safe weekend, and we'll be back on Monday.
Yes, we will.
From the concert hall, now into the song and dance.